Hello everyone and welcome to Someone Stole My Lunch. I'm back. My name's Emma and all I know is that this game is about a coworker stealing your lunch and maybe we'll get revenge, maybe we won't. I don't know. Let's begin. Start. Oh, they took my lunch. The door opens with a jingle as I walk by. Do doors open with jingles? I've never heard a door jingle. I've only heard the of my door that very creakily opens. This must be management's doing again. They said it improves morale when we're too busy to head outside. That's called, I think, toxic work environment. But I wouldn't know, because I haven't been in one. Well, what types of cafe only has one coffee machine? They didn't even provide us with any coffee filters. I don't drink coffee, so I don't really know what coffee filters do. Are they like the paper things that like prevent the coffee powder from going through? I don't know. I don't drink coffee often, if you can't tell. I'm tempted to tip over the nearby trash can, but decide against it because that would be a douche move for the janitor. The janitors are on the same sinking boat as us. Exactly. My only saving grace is lunchtime. Yeah, it's like that in school too. Only saving grace is lunchtime, but I didn't even eat lunch because I didn't have an appetite. And today's special. Any other day I would have gone out to the big city and treated myself at a local bistro. Bistro? I think it's bistro. Look, ever since I left my English classes, English level has been going down. Cannot English no more. However, a new project sprung up and I've been forced to stay inside during lunch. What a drag. My weary coworkers also have to live this type of life, suffering from malnutrition and gastritis. That's definitely a toxic work environment. But why should I suffer alongside them? Yeah, no solidarity with my coworkers. What awaits me behind these fridge doors? My food is my masterpiece. My katsudon. It looks good. Yeah, it looks good. I've never had a katsudon, but it looks tasty. The night before, I flattened the plumpest pork loin, breaded it in the crispiest panko, and deep fried it in the finest oil and spices from my pantry. Deep fried to perfection, then smothered in beaten eggs, sweet onions, and homemade tonkatsu sauce. I can't cook. All atop of a steaming bowl of fluffy rice. But the thing is, the only problem with rice is like, if you're eating it during lunch and you've packed it in the morning, doesn't it get kind of like lukewarm? And kind of a little bit more wet because of the condensation? Saliva dribbles down as I imagine my fork piercing through the skin to reveal its soft meat inside. Meat. Yeah, this is interesting. This not very strong resemblance, but it does low-key remind me of like Shokugaku no Soma's visualization, or rather the lust for food. It's unfortunate I can't eat it fresh off the stove, but at least the microwave's here. The microwave here is more competent than the company's infrastructure. That's saying a lot, man. Especially if it's a microwave. With a happy hum, it's not even an air fryer. With a happy hum, I walk over to open the fridge. The shelves are emptier around this time, so I spot my bowl. Despite the bowl's innocent pink color, it's from a prestigious lunchbox brand. Those exist? Lunchbox brands can be prestigious? What? You don't just like open it, put your stuff in, close it, and it's like normal? My food deserves the best, of course. I pick up my cute bowl, but I notice something's off. Sauce stains the sides of the bowl's lip. Seems that someone's been scavenging around here. Did I spill it on my way to work? Yeah, past the lid. Guess my bowl ain't so prestigious. Now that I think about it, it's much lighter than it was this morning. With trepidation, I unclipped the lid. It's gone! It's gone! My thick cut of fried pork, all that's left are a few grains. My egg slurry of dashi and soft onions. My fluffy steamed rice. All gone. Only a light brown puddle and some rice grains remain. Is this the work of a thief? Wait, no. I shouldn't be doubting my coworkers. We can't have riots starting now. Maybe someone took my lunch by mistake? But this morning I only saw clear Tupperware containers. Why would they eat my lunch anyway if they had it by mistake? Do they not see that the lunch is different? How could anyone mistake my lunch for theirs? Did someone steal my lunch? My stomach gurgles painfully. It tells me that my decision to skip breakfast was a foolish one. Absolutely. Should have done that bread, man. Should have ran while eating your bread. Maybe turn the corner, have a fateful encounter, quit your job. Live the shoujo manga life. And my phone alarm goes off. My 15-minute break is about to end. Back to the corporate slavery that I go to. What should I do about this thief? Quit your job! No. The hand that comes in is just kind of creepy. It's just like, yoink, yoink. We're not gonna give up. But I don't want to quit my job. Actually, I kind of do want to quit my job. But we can't get there yet. That's we're already here and we're in it. We have to report to HR. We'll see if they do anything. The most irrational decision, of course, is to report to Human Resources. I take out my phone and speed dial HR. It's important to have your most important contacts ready when you need them. Oops, I scrolled up. Hello, this is Kale of Human Resources. How may I help you? Hi Kale, I'd like to report a theft. What was stolen? My lunch. Was it during company hours on company property? Yes and yes. Unfortunately, we cannot compensate your loss. Then why the fuck did you ask? I don't want compensation, Kale. An employee's lunch is their personal property. Yes, but isn't it worrying to have a theft happening on company grounds? Could lead to a bad reputation. Maybe we'll all go on strike. I mean, have a lunch union. We have cases like this very often. That's bad. The company is not responsible for them. Yes, I know, but if you have anything else to report, please send an email. My lunch break is starting. Bye-bye. Kale hangs up before I can say anymore. What a bitch. Does it happen often? Then do something about it. Obviously, nobody likes Kale. With nothing else I can do, I begrudgingly pour myself a lukewarm cup of coffee and return to work. Despite yesterday's incident, I still brought my lunch. Kinda like an idiot, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I can't falter in the face of despair. After all, I made mapo tofu! How did I make it again? Are we gonna commit murder today? Eh? Wax, let's stay normal. We'll eat it with the normal. Maybe the first time was an actual mistake. Yes, the spice of my life. How could I forget the nose-numbing smell of roasted Sichuan pepper? Is it Sichuan? I hope I'm saying it right. The thick red oil of bean paste. The firm, bouncy texture of the cubed tofu. With an internal heat so good it transcends the taste buds. Mapo tofu. Eating plain rice is great, but it can't beat the spicy fragrance of chili oil and peppercorns. But this one is a little different. I've spiked up the heat, adding twice the amount of ground peppercorns and chili. A spice too powerful for the mortal tongue. Right before I kiss my baby goodbye, I sprinkle on some more pepper. If anyone dare touches my bowl, a red powdery explosion awaits them. They're gonna be stuck in that bathroom for years. 5 hours later. Lunchtime arrives and I rush to the break room. Perhaps today will be different? I take out my bowl. The lightness of the silicone bowl is foreboding. No, not again. It's empty. But how? Why? Who is this food-crazed glutton we're actually getting stolen from? Wait. If someone ate my super spicy Sichuan mapo tofu, then their lips should be bright red right now. Is it kale? Is it you, kale? With the remaining minutes on my break, I look far and wide for that mysterious red-lipped capper. That scorching thief. But to no avail. My pepper-kissed burglar was nowhere to be found. There's too many employees in this company wearing lipstick. I gave up on finding those hot lips and went home. Luckily, the stench of peppers clung to my suit and people avoided me on the subway during rush hour, as expected. The next day. When life gives you lemon, you make lemonade. On my way home, I caught a supermarket sale. A supermarket sale. Fish is not my favorite. That's why I was compelled to make fish head curry for lunch. Yes, with the fish, they will stare down the captors that come, make them feel guilt for taking my food because I've starved. A big steamed fish head simmered in thick, milky curry sauce. Sliced tomatoes, okra, and eggplants float around. Succulent, bouncy fish cheeks and a big sticky eye drenched in tangy curry sauce. I don't like fish eyes. I've never tried them, but I don't like them. A vibrant, comfy dish to ease the stress of this weary week and the stress of the burglar. But will it survive until my break? Can you not? Maybe you can't. But I mean, if you hide it, you can hide it near your desk. That thief is still on the loose, ready to pounce, but it won't be fresh. I need to protect my meal. This is my last chance, my last course of action! What should I do? Fridge note, mass email, lunch at cubicle. Fridge note, I think, would be useless. Mass email? I don't know what a mass email would do. Would a mass email be like sending one out and then everyone, gets an email that there's a lunch thief? I think I'll go with lunch at cubicle. I should keep my lunch with me. Yeah, my idea better. The closer, the better. What if they managed to steal it from there? That'd be funny. Sitting comfortably in my swivelly swivel chair, I type away in my Excel sheets. My pink bowl keeps me company so my nerves relaxed. Nearby, some workers are gabbing away. Gab, gab, gab. So how's your term and report coming along? Never mind that. Did you see who's employee of the month again? Who? The new hire, that French dude. Who? Oh, I went backwards. French? From abroad? Where are we? Are we in the US? Who knows, but he's been snagging employee of the month ever since he started here. Like a thief, huh? Like a thief? Man, give up. You can't beat him. You went on vacation to play the new elf ring last week, remember? Oh, you're right. They finish talking and leave the area. I can finally eat in peace. Shifting my keyboard away, replacing it with my bowl, I flip open the lid. My baby, I can finally eat you. An explosion of spice enters my nostrils. What's that smell? Someone's eating in the cubicles again. It'd be like that sometimes. We sympathize with each other silently. It's the first time I've been able to eat my meal during lunch. Look at this glistening baby. The tangy aroma wakes me up and stirs my stomach. I take out my spoon and dig in. I dig in That's not my stomach growling anymore. I turn my head and spot an unfamiliar figure passing by. Who may you be? Lunch thief, if that is you. Why are you looking at my lunch? He's a ruggedly handsome man. He looks down at my bowl, grimacing. What, you don't like my lunch? You stink. What a rude person you are. Frenchman, I remember you from the corridor in the break room. So you employ the much Frenchman. How dare you? I take that back. He's insufferable. His looks, okay, but his attitude, bitchy. Why are you creeping? Just walk by. You don't need to smell this longer. Wait, it doesn't smell too bad, but it's distracting everyone else. Why don't you do something about my lunch thief then, huh? Why didn't you put it in the fridge? Before I can swear back, he walks away. It's only what a thief would say. You saw the other employees. They were like, it'd be like that. Only a thief would do that. Stinky? Rather than my curry, it smelled like he hadn't left the company in a week. Oh! My nose scrunches up, remembering his sour stench. His smell left such an impression that I couldn't even enjoy my long-awaited meal peacefully. Man lives in the office, I guess. That man, that menace, he seems familiar. I can't put my finger on who he reminds me of. Maybe the picture? The picture in the break room? Speaking of which, I should spray some air freshener later. See? We're covering all our bases. Why are you complaining? You stinky. Employee performance review. Number 6. Stinky. Name Kale. Fair. Oh, okay. I guess, is it us that's stinky or is it them that's stinky? Are we mutually stinky? I guess I'll start again. I want to see all the endings. How many endings are there? Let's see. I think, let's see extra. Concepts, credits? Concepts? Would concepts in gallery? Oh no. Do some of them only have the images? Okay, let's try to fill out the gallery then. We're gonna murder someone. I mean, yeah, we're gonna murder someone. Gonna skip. Tab. Okay. It is time. We're gonna start with the bottom tier. So we're gonna report to HR. We're gonna skip through. We're gonna do the peppercorns. We're gonna skip through. Then we're gonna get here. And then we're gonna do what I'm assuming is public embarrassment of my thief. Mass email. I need to confront my problems head on. Oh, maybe this is also like making HR notice and having the employees notice. In a civil manner. Because I am the most polite person here. If HR can't help me, who can? I'm my own best ally. My plans? I need to direct my complaints where they can be heard. Loud and clear. Let's write an email. It'll be a compelling and persuasive essay about the wrongs I faced this week. Using the hamburger method they taught me in high school. I don't know the hamburger method. I only know how to fold a paper hamburger style. Greetings! Hope. Hope? Who? Hope? Someone? Greetings. Hope. This, contractions are not MLA format from my teacher. This is what my teacher has told me. This threat. I wish. Closing. If I find you again, you are done for. Hope this email finds you useful. Lunch thief. This is unprofessional. We are adults. Stop this childish nonsense. I wish a pigeon shits on your new panties. I agree. If I ever meet you, hey, let's calm down. We gotta be professional. That obviously went perfectly. I hit send and await a response. If the pert felt any guilty, they would reply, or scared. Right? My phone buzzes on my desk. Oh no, it's HR. Hey, hello, Jill. Is something the matter? Oh, now I know my name. It's Jill. Oh, never mind. That's them. You're fired. Why? Was it necessary to CC everyone? Of course. Why shouldn't I? Was emailing our entire board of directors necessary? It caused our stocks to drop by 5%. Deserved! Shitty company. How are you gonna compensate that? I thought the company doesn't compensate for losses. So, did you guys hear about the food thief? She ends the call. I noticed that I've been blocked and my work email has been deleted. You think you can fire me without severance paid? Gelato? Gelato? Like the ice cream? I ripped my PC tower from my work desk and run out of the building. If the company won't compensate me, then this shall be my compensation. An eye for an eye, a thief for a thief. You gave me a thief, I'm the thief now. Fair, okay. Okay. I don't know, I'm gonna double check. We'll skip that part if it comes to it, but I'm gonna double check if any of the other emails would make a difference. To the person who keeps stealing my lunch, you are pathetic. I hope a tourist is walking in front of you when you're running late. Did you enjoy my lunch? How was it? Did it taste good? Was it worth it? Are you happy with yourself? Well, that went well. I think it's the same. Okay, yeah, it should be the same then. Let me just... Okay. That one is done. I don't know if it's a secret ending. I don't want to know. I don't really want to get through all of it because there's going to be like 3 times, whatever. A lot of combinations that I don't feel like getting through. So we'll do something different. The last one is the fridge note for that one. So let's get to it. Skip. Report to HR. Skip. Sichuan. Skip. Fridge note. I shouldn't blow this out of proportion. I'm a working adult after all. I didn't just steal a computer tower earlier. No way. Look, see? In the break room, it's him. From my pocket, I take out my expensive fountain pen that I splurged my bonus on. By happenstance, the company likes to supply us with copy paper in the break room to draw pictures. Hehe. They think if we see it, we'll be compelled to continue working during our break. No, to draw pictures. Heh. None of my coworkers are that gullible, but the amount of paper does decrease during the week. To draw pictures. I take advantage of the company's quirks and take a clean paper from the pile. Let's leave a note. To dear thief of mine. Okay. Let's go. You! I will. You. I will find you. I will starve. After the note is done, I secure it with magnets. And now we wait. I hope my lunch doesn't get stolen. It was tasty. You bitch! I take the paper and tear it to shreds with my teeth. My saliva wets the dry paper as it grazes my tongue. Wow, tasty. The next day. This is a continuation. Okay. It's been 4 days. I'm in the break room holding today's lunch. This time it will be different. I will succeed. These thefts will stop. You will survive, my precious dear lunch. You will be in my stomach today. I swear it on my health insurance that I hope my company pays. I kiss it with a temporary farewell as I walk out the room. Bup. A lone figure walks into the break room. He seems familiar. Instead of grabbing coffee, he reaches out towards the fridge. This is a familiar silhouette. It's an unusual time to have lunch, as many employees are currently preoccupied. He reaches past the stacks of clear Tupperware, singling out a bowl, a pink silicone bowl. He stands by the counter, obscuring his actions with his back. The bowl lid comes off with a click. This is new. What's new? What's up, motherfucker? The figure's shoulders jolt up, but then he relaxes as he turns around. Nothing. Oh, what's behind you? Saw there were new coffee filters. Caught you red-handed, bitch. Bet management repurposed the copy paper. Interesting. Right. Bet it tastes like paper. The one you wrote on. Who are you? Me? I'm not really that important. Rather, why don't we start with you? Buddy, friendo, pal, Bo. I smile at him as he turns away, ignoring me. Caught red-handed, what you gonna do? We just stand there for a few minutes. Don't you have work? Don't you have time to not steal someone's lunch? How's that coffee? Why would I drink this place's coffee? Don't tell me. You drink it. That slimy brown water? It's not that bad. It sucks. You sound like you hate yourself. Well, I would hate myself less. Wait, what? Well, you know what? At least I'm not stealing lunches, man. So, 3 days I've starved because of you. 3 days. Actually, what did you do these past few days? What else would I be doing? It's a work week. Stealing lunches, huh? Come to the break room often? At this exact time every day? Of course, I have to eat. Eat what? Whose? Huh? Eat? Well, yeah, don't you? No! Yes. I would if I could. Speaking of which, I'm gonna eat. Mind leaving? Wow, me too! I'm skipping precious work time to have my lunch early. Why don't we eat together? That's an awful idea. That hurts. We're all co-workers, aren't we? I like being alone. Sales provide me with enough problems. Well, I'm hungry. You'll just have to suffer. What are you gonna do? Kick me out? Wait outside. I'll be done quick. Is this your private bathroom? Certainly would be nice. Why don't you go find one then? Are you hiding something? Selling trade secrets to a rival company? I wish. Doing something illegal? You should ask the company that. They broke several labor laws already. Why are we all here? Maybe you're the frisky type? I point behind him. Stealing, perhaps? Caught red-handed! I made my move. With a sidestep, I tried to maneuver around the man. But he swiftly blocks my view. Left or right. You've already been caught! Why are you stopping me? Feeling guilty? Guilty for what? My right to a meal? His stature and speed outmatched me. I can't keep up. My poor office worker's heart can only pump so much oxygen. I've only sat. I'd never walked in my life. Must be nice being tall. You must be eating good. Real good. Of course, I only dine on the finest. Fess up, you thieving rat! Me? A rat? You stink like one too! You stole my lunch. I just met you. Well, I caught you red-handed. Hands up and away from the counter. What if we're harassing him? I feel bad. Because I feel like this will lead up to it. You're talking out of your ass. You don't have proof it's me. Several thousands of employees come by here every day. The company doesn't care about you or me. Leave. Give me my fucking lunch! Beep. Well, well, Mr. Employee of the Month. Do you think our conversation wasn't recorded? What? Wow, I wonder what terrors I can unleash with these sound bites. Startled, aren't you? Startled, huh? How did you know? Did you take me for a fool? The company plasters your face on the walls. It's right over there. See? All you did was tie up your hair. Did you make this meal? Obviously. Yes. Why do you keep stealing my lunch? Huh. Why? Your food was the best out of everyone else's I stole. You stole more people's lunch! Sir! Stealing Stealing is a crime! And so, I invited Mr. Employee of the Month to dinner. What? We're just gonna let it go? On that day, I offered him half of my katsu sandwich for a price. You know what? As I've heard, if you're good at something, don't do it for free. Don't touch my food. Why should I listen? Guess I won't bring food anymore. I'll cook for you. Oh, okay. I'm listening. But you'll need to pay for groceries. Yeah, bitch. Fine. Compromise! Contract! We would continue discussing our contract over dinner. His treat, as he should. He chose a fancy French bistro nearby. I chose the time, 5 p.m. tonight. Was this a date? No. It was a lifetime contract. Date night! Under a warm candlelight, Beau sits across from me. His long, silky hair let loose. An open French window frames his figure like a painting. If only he would shut the fuck up. Kale is a dick. Glad we agree. He wouldn't free up my schedule, so I had to scavenge for food during my 8-minute breaks. The past hour, I've been listening to him vent about management as if we don't all already know it's shit. His voice is husky, but it's not helping because he keeps talking. Hints of a deep, big city tone mixed in with some of that wilderness vibrato. I could listen to him speak all night, but the waiter is waiting. So, are you ordering soon? Right, food. What do you recommend, Beau? Anything that tastes good. Like? Meat? Ah, simple, aren't ya? Do you eat vegetables? If it tastes good. Okay, steak for the meathead. I'll get the ratatouille. But that's all vegetables. Yeah, it's called healthy. Shut up, meathead. And order red wine with that too. For our date. At least you know how to pair wine with steak. How cooked would you like your steak, sir? Raw. Well done. Make it medium rare. Okay, chef. The waiter quickly bolts away. It's just me and him now. So, how long have you been stealing, you know? Going on with this crime spree? A couple of times? It's only food. Stealing. Stealing is stealing, sir. Yeah, it's me stealing food from the fridge. Do you need help? Should we split the bill tonight? No, I have enough money. Just no work-life balance. So it's all work, no life. I did have a life until I got hired by this company. I wouldn't like this in my other job. Used to work at an eatery. Always ate fresh. And why did you stay with us? You seem capable, going by your Employee of the Month record. I was at my limit, to be frank with you. Oh, he's employing the sparkles. He's gonna con me. But one day, I met you. Me? Little old me? Your lunch. Fudge. I've never felt such warmth from a lunchbox before, even though it was straight from the fridge. Even though it was someone else's. All I ate were ham and cheese sandwiches and cream cheese bagels. Cream cheese bagels I could probably eat for a while. Depressing, I know. Ham and cheese bagels are ham cheese and cream cheese bagels are good. Why didn't you order your own? Stop being a leech. But you told me I could leech off of you now. For a price. My wallet is your wallet. Hey, we got a food sugar daddy now. He says it so casually. Next thing I know, he leans over to my side of the table. By the way, you're really good with your hands. What? Looks like he's about to grab my hand. Strike back! Grab him first! Assert dominance! But he avoids me. He picks up a napkin holder from my side and brings it back to him. How often do you pound me? The fried pork sandwich from yesterday was delectable. Are you messing with me? No, I'm serious. Can I go to your place after this? For what? To inspect your goods. Aren't you going too fast? I want to see what's in your fridge. My fridge? Aren't I paying for your groceries? Right, of course. Take out my phone to distract myself from the shame. Why would I want to date a thief? Scrolling through my chat apps, I realized something crucial. I forgot! Bo, what's your contact info? Do you have a phone? Oh, it's... I also haven't gotten your full name. What's Bo short for? My full name? What is it? We already have gelato. What can we do here? He hesitates, dragging out the silence. I gaze back with big watery eyes, those doe eyes that I've so well trained. He finally gives in and sighs. Don't laugh, okay? If you're gonna tell me it's like Boguette. My parents had a French face. I'm not actually European. Yo, what? Yo, I think I've heard of something like that though. Where this person's parents had like British accents. I don't know, it was like a thing. And he picked up a British accent. Okay. I won't laugh. I'll need it if we're going to work together from now on. You need to write your full name on the contract. There's a knock on our door. Aren't we in a... Oh, no, this must be a... Okay, this must be a private room. The waiter rolls in a trolley holding our meals. As the waiter sets down the meal, Bo finally speaks. Well, it's... You named your kid Bone! Was there original... Okay, my question is, was their original last name Applety? Or was it changed just so they could make Bone Applety? Yo, dude, this kid's name is Bone. Okay, not laughing. Calming down. You've lived a harsh life. Oh, I wonder if this is the official ending. Okay. Excellent! Okay, good. Thank you for playing. Thank you. But I need to see if I can kill Bo. So, we've already done this. Okay. Report to HR. We already did the Sichuan one, right? So, what we could do here is, let's put wax. Because it'll make at least a weirder tasting experience and more comfortable. I don't know if you can eat wax. We'll see. With the help of many YouTube videos, I made a wax replica of Mapo Tofu. I'm just trying to remember if I finished the other ones already. Yeah, I should be fine. The white tofu cubes are made from wet styrofoam. I'm a genius! It looks exactly like my lunch. The white tofu cubes are made from wet styrofoam. The red sauce is from acrylic and watercolor. I mix roasted ground peppercorn into the translucent red wax and pour it into my bowl. It helps hide the smell. Excuse me? With a glaze of resin and some patience, the fake wax Mapo Tofu was completed. I snicker, imagining the perpetrator for attempting to scoop into the mold only for their plastic spoon to rebound back into their face because they dug it so hard. In exchange, I'll starve. I still want my mold to dry. I'm still waiting for my model to dry this morning, so I have no time to make something to eat. 5 hours later. Lunch quickly arrives and I return to retrieve my bowl from the fridge. I couldn't keep my excitement down. Despite knowing that it's fake food, seeing an untouched dish satisfies me. I flick open the lid and... Um? in the company might go to the hospital soon. A scoop. No, 2 scoops were gone from my bowl like sliced jelly. The thief is beyond my comprehension, but something sparks inside me. I returned to my desk to write my resignation letter. Afterwards, I ran to the nearest tech store and purchased some necessities. Wax food, you wouldn't believe it! Yay! I made a YouTube channel. Look at my food. Play? Oh, I have to scroll down. I see. 10 million views. I quit my job and became a wax food artist. I mean, do be looking pretty good. Yeah, I believe it. What is this profile picture? Yep, that's me. I became a wax food artist YouTuber. What can I say? After witnessing that travesty, I had a talent in the wax arts after sending someone to the ER. If someone can mistake my creation for real food, then why live a corporal life? Raw talent. Very bad. What? But I'm obviously doing better. Okay. Zoom. Report to HR. We're gonna commit murder today, guys. Ah, yes. How could I forget? I was trying to trap a rat. I take out my bowl and sprinkle a bit of gray powder on the surface. Snapping the lid back on, I tuck my pink bowl in the back of the fridge. Soon, that thieving rat will get his just desserts and a trip to the nearest hospital. I exit the break room with a cold smile. It'll be all according to plan. Right after I finished my work for the day, a guard apprehended me at my cubicle. There was a hidden security camera. What? I went to jail? A week has passed since I started my new life in my cell. Cause I poisoned my own food? Judging of the damn video evidence of my actions, I was judged with first-degree murder, even though you guys had this camera and someone was stealing food from the fridge. You guys did nothing because you had no proof. You had the fucking camera? Sitting on my low quality spring bread. My bed. I think I'm too hungry, guys. I called it bread. Sitting on my low quality spring bed. My face sinks into my palms. It's about to be lunchtime. The guard bangs on the bar and lets me out. I scurry out with my famished stomach, reaching out for my meager serving of dry, hard bread and bland, watery soup. Unfortunately, I'm too late. My cellmate slaps my hand and takes my share from my plate. Man! My lunch was stolen again! Why'd you yeehaw? I return to my cell and sit in hunger. Inmate, there's good news. Yes? The victim you poisoned survived. Okay, so I did poison him. My job is done. That's all I need. What victim? The food thief? Don't say anymore, inmate. You're walking on eggshells. Of course. Of course. I hold my head towards the somber moonlight, contemplating a life not behind bars. I've learned my lesson. Don't try to poison your coworker. They had proof this whole time. You know, at least he got his just desserts. You know what? We're right. He got his just desserts. Okay. Our last 2 options, unless they lead to more, we're gonna quit or quit the job. That was my initial reaction, and I clicked AR because I thought it was reasonable. But we're gonna quit because this job sucks. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of everything in this damn company. Something snaps inside me as I run over to the coffee machine. I rip it off the wall and toss it on the ground. Fuck this coffee, it's shit anyway. The trash can is next. Yeah! I avoided you and now it's your turn. With a firm kick, It flips over and empty coffee cans fly out. People drink that? Finally, the stupid little jingle bell. I yank it off the door's hinge and aim it squarely at the employee of the month's frame on the wall. My breathing is haggard. My back is covered in sweat. Sedentary office workers can only do so much, like throw 3 things. I stomp to my cubicle and hastily write up my 2 weeks' notice to human resources. Though, who can even say I'll be here tomorrow? Once I'm out the front door, I'm never coming back. Boiling point, and I'm out of here. Very bad. At least I'm not here. Here's our final option, guys. Today, guys, we're gonna learn how to give up. I can only give up. Whoever it is, how would I even find them? Through all these people. Filling a paper cup with stale cold coffee, I go back to my cubicle in defeat. The next day, my lunch got stolen again. I'm suffering from hunger pangs. But perhaps whoever stole it needed it more than I did. Not some rat-ass motherfucker. They'll probably more happy to eat it than I am sad to be hungry. I'm such a great person. With my sacrifice, the total number of satisfied workers in the company increased. Are more people stealing my food? So, let it be. Enlightened, I continue to make decadent meals and leave them out in the open. Every single one of them was eaten, and I went home hungry. Management rewarded us with coffee filters this week. I can't believe I'm feeding management who doesn't pay me well. Maybe I did make a difference in this company. Excellent! Why is it very bad? I helped the company! My performance review, I helped the company! I helped the company! Okay, let's make sure we got everything we wanted. Jail? Okay. Food. The date. That was not a date. Concept. Bo is kinda cute, but he's a lunch sleep, and I don't forgive those. Dev nuts. I worked on this game. Z04. I worked on this game about eating, but ironically I had no time to eat. Aww. I hope they're eating well now. Ota. Ota? OTA. Ota. I could only do so much. My dog is a demon. Is this the dog? He's so cute. Little demon. Sasa. 10 out of 10. Would eat again. What? Is the dog Sasa? Henri. I did nothing. Lol. Okay. That was a fun game. I laughed a lot. Bo's cute, but you know, can't forgive a lunch thief. Went through many experiences. I stole. You know, it takes a thief to catch a thief. I went to jail. I went on a date that was fake. And, you know, it is what it is. This corporate life, I guess. Yeah. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. And hopefully your lunch doesn't get stolen, but watch out. Maybe I'll come sneaking in because some dude keeps starving and taking my lunch. Maybe Bo will come to your house and take your lunch. You never know. Well, see you next time. Bye-bye.